So in this example, as you can see, you need to find out the angle x, which is that angle. What is this angle called as? Reflex angle. You should know different types of angles. So usually either they will mention in the question, or otherwise they will mention the diagram itself. So angle x is reflex angle. So there are different ways of doing this. Let's do it with two ways. You will get to know exactly how to do it. Let's try to extend that line and intersect that CD line, and extend this and intersect here. So here AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. So if that is the case, this line is actually going to become transversal line. If this is 30, this is going to be 32, because alternate interior angles. If this is 45, that will be 45. So in this situation, you can actually use angle sum property of a triangle AXB, or otherwise CXD. Find this angle, find that angle, and that angle using angle sum property. Sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So you should be able to find out that angle. So that is using angle sum property of a triangle. So we'll not use that. We'll straight away use just parallel lines. Nothing wrong with that. Just I'm trying to make sure that you are actually following parallel lines and the angles made by transversal line with the parallel lines. So for this angle, what we'll do is we'll construct another parallel line passing through that x. So there is A, B, C, D is a parallel line, and that is the x which we need. That is 30. So if that is 30, what is going to happen? If that is 30, so if I draw this, now forget about this line, forget about that line and CD. So if this is 30, this is going to be 30. If this is 45, now forget about AB. If this is 45, alternate interior, this is going to be 45. So the angle here is 30 plus 45, so actually going to be 75. Remember in one of the previous videos or slides, the angle at a point, what did we discuss? If this is a point, and if I start from one side and go back where I started off, the sum of all this angle, although all those angles are going to be 360 degrees. Now if I count this, if I start from here, and go one round, let's start from here and go one round and come back till here. If I start here, I have 30 plus 45, which is 30 plus 45 plus this angle is x is equals to 360. Angle made at a point full one round is actually equals to 360. So now x is equals to, if I transpose this, add and transpose this, that will be 360 minus 75. That will be 285 degrees. So x, as you can see, that's a reflex angle. If they had asked x on that side, that will be only x value is 75. So it depends on what they are asking in the question. So these are two ways, angle sum property and this. You can also use corresponding angles and then still find the angles based on that and find the angle of x. So some of the applications, as you can see now what you are trying to do is, some angles are given, some angles are given in terms of variables. You're trying to find those angles based on the properties what you know. If not only angles, but there are certain, as you go up by grade, you will actually find these in different chapters, different lessons, where you need to use the properties itself. It's not the value. They are not going to give you 45 degrees or 55 degrees, just the properties. So for example, if I actually take some of them are most of some of the important ones are actually the chapters where you will try to use congruency or similarity. Not only that, let's just take quadrilaterals. So if I take a quadrilateral which is a parallelogram, and if I draw a line here, and if I say this line parallelogram, as you know, opposite sides are parallel and equal. So if I draw this line, if this is E and F, and if it is mentioned that E and F is parallel to AC and BD, what does it mean? The angle here is corresponding to this. Angle here is corresponding to still the same properties. So you will be able to use those properties and prove something else, which is equals to what? Whatever they are asking. So if it is a triangle, if they say if there is a line passing through these two sides but parallel to the base, parallel to any of the sides, A, B, C, D, E. D is parallel to BC. What does it mean? Again, same thing, corresponding angles. The reason is if I extend this, this will become transversal line, this will become transversal line, these two are corresponding angles. So as you can see, there are many applications based on these properties. So just make sure you go through this and try to understand as much as possible so that you can actually use this whenever they are needed in different scenarios.